Something fundamental when coaching people, starting with the correct question. People often come to me for different reasons, but it's not unusual for me to speak to somebody who's come out of a toxic relationship, had a difficult life. And so what is this question, this magic that changes everything? It's a simple question. What happened to you? That's all I need to know. I just need you to tell me what happened to you. The reason it's an important question and the reason it's so powerful, and it's the one you should ask yourself, is you feel this way because of what's happened to you. So let's start the process of healing from there. Let's start that process of healing with the right question. You tell me what's happened. Because the pain that you're in now, that place where you're at, is because of what's happened. So that's the place you start. And you'll be surprised and amazed at how different it feels when you tell me what happened to you. And if you want to know how powerful it is, next time you're with somebody and they're struggling, don't ask them how they're feeling. Ask them what happened. Just say, what happened to you? What happened? And really drop yourself into the feeling of what happened to them. Acknowledge, wow, that must have really hurt. Wow, that must have been so deceitful. That must have been a huge shock. Actually say, I can't imagine how painful that is. Can't imagine how shocked you were when you were lied to like that. Be honest with that person. When you ask them what happened and they start telling you what happened, say to them, I can only imagine that you must have felt like your heart was ripped out. I can only imagine how afraid you were when the key turned in the door. I can only imagine that every time they put you down like that, it just eroded your self-esteem. Acknowledge those pathways. You're trying to support that person to talk about what happened. Do your best to never give an example about yourself, because it's not about you. What you're trying to do, what the attempt in communication that you're trying, is to let them know you're listening. You create a feedback loop that's an echo chamber, where you acknowledge what happened to them. Because most people are never heard. And because they're never heard, their emotions are never listened to.